it's time for a slight somebody standing on the wrong keys to get the flashes going. You shall be fed later, because now I want to introduce you to a new Spectrum game. Now, I say new, it was originally released in 2015, so it's 4 or 5 years old in this one, and it has a number of sequels as well. It comes from Einar Saukas, and it is Pixel Quest. And essentially, it's Picross, because I've been playing around with Picross on the Nintendo Game Boy, Mario's Picross, and I went, I wonder if there's one like this for the Spectrum. And I went having a look around. Curiously, there wasn't anything in the classic games. There's a scratchy cat down there. But there was in the homebrew 21st century releases with some great artwork that doesn't mention the game's name at all. But look at that. That's an Elon Musk-esque rocket landing in a valley that you'd see in Doctor Who. Let's just get on with the game. Now, Picross itself, here we are. Code and graphics, Einar Saukas, and sound and the load screen as well. It's Picross with a slight Spectrum twist on it. Let's just get our setup on Kempston. So this is a brand new install, and it's left, right, up, down, fire to select the puzzle. So this is the introduction level. You've seen these before. This a cross line. There's one filled in pixel and then four filled in pixels, but they will not connect it, so there will be a gap there. And up and down here there'll be 6. Here's a good one here. There's fire button to place down that. Now, if you press the fire button twice, you get a there's definitely not a pixel in there. And that will help you play the game through. So we've got the same again here. And because we know this is 4 strong, we know there can't be one there. It just isn't. And because that's 6, well, there might be one there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But if there has to go there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So those ones are definitely pixels, 5 of them, but we don't know if it's this one or this one that makes it the 6. But we do know, of course, 7 high, 7 pixels, so we can fill these ones in as well. 7 pixels there. We know this one is 6, so we know that the center 5 are sorted. We just do because I play Picross a lot. And we go across here, it's a single pixel, then 6, a single pixel, it's 4. We've got a 4, so these are filled in, which means we now have the 4 there. We know it's 4 along the bottom, so that one is not going to be a pixel, that one's not going to be a pixel. And we've got 1 and 6 along the top, so we can do that. Cross that there, cross that there. You can probably see where this is going now. There has to be 1 there. There has to be 1 there. And that pixel there will finish it off. And if that cup looks familiar, that's because all of the Picross solutions and the icons are from classic Spectrum games. So that is, of course, the cup from Pajama Rama. Now, you can actually listen along to music with this one as you're going through as well. And of course, you can back up through the screens as well. Now, one of the other things that you can do, of course, because it's on an emulator, you don't need to run through all the games and remember where you are. You can just basically do one icon, save it off, come back to it after you're having a short break or something. So I've been working through this for the last while. And here, I'll just load it in a save state. You can see here that we've got some classic Spectrum icons in here. There's the Pajama Drama one that we've just solved. 3 Weeks in Paradise, Herbert's Dummy Run, Tornado Low Level. I need to play that again. Here we have, of course, Manic Miner and Jet Set Willy. And all of these are puzzles that you build up over time. And you see these are getting larger and more complicated as we go through. So, let's just see if we can get the music running in there just to keep you rocking in the background. And you see that this one is slightly more complicated. It is 8 by, so it's 16 by 16 on this one. That's a big one. So we can again start working through the puzzles. And as I said, I've been playing Picross now for good since the lockdown started. So some of this I can just go by eye. 8, 9, 8, 9, 10. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, space 1, space 1, space 1, 2. So there's a 2 overlap. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't work out anything else on that one. But if we go from the top 7 and 2, does that help us? 1, 2, space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that doesn't really help us at all. But over time you can build that up like that, 5 and 7 there. Let's give you an example. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's as far up as they can go that way. And if they're as far down that way, we know it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we know that top down it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that one there could be absolutely anything. We just don't know. That is pretty much it. Let me just kill the music for a second again. That's it. It's Pixel Quest. It's got, I think, 55 over the levels. There are 2 sequels that are up there as well. So when you run out of these puzzles, Einar's also got Pixel Quest 2000, which came out in 2017, and Pixel Quest 0, which came out in 2018. So there's a whole bundle of puzzles that you can dip into and out of. As I said, I've been tending to do 1 or 2 on a tea break, and then saving the emulator state and come back to it again and again. Look, I would recommend it because I love these puzzle games. Controls are dead easy. It's left, right, up, down on however you're controlling the game. It's fire to cycle through pixel, definitely not a pixel, and I don't know yet in terms of the icons. And oh, hold on. Let me just show you this example. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, space 1, 2, space 1, 2, 3, space 1. Okay, so that overshoots by 1. That helps us there. So 5, space 2, space 3. Okay, so there we are. The one, is that right? Hey. Yes, that's right. And once you've been playing for time, you get your eye into the sort of tips and tricks you can use, the logic that you use to build up the puzzles, and it goes through that way. It's not for everybody. If you're looking for quick reaction stuff, this is a mile away from that one. I'd love to see a little counter up in the top, anywhere along the top that just says how big the grid is. But the first thing I tend to do is like 16 by 16 or 12 by 16 or whatever it is, work it out in my head. But other than that, this is a great little puzzle game. There's 3 of them out there. It's free to download, and not only that, they're open source as well. Einar has put up all the code. It's written in Boral ZX Basic, so if you want to go in, adapt it, make your own puzzles in the code as well, that's not a problem. It's all available for you. The app, recommended. The source code, recommended. If you like frustrating things, not recommended. Have you enjoyed this video? Would you like to see more? Before you click through to watch something else, why not follow the link to help me make more fun reviews, clips and content.